everybody. My name is Sarah Trocchio. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Sociology and Criminology. I just wanted to come on with a quick little tip for you about how you might be able to connect your students with one another, as well as with the outside world, even if we're all sitting at our computer screens. So one tool I wanted to talk to you about using is Pinterest. Pinterest used to be known kind of for posting pictures of wedding dresses or really good recipes, but it's actually a really powerful educational tool. It's kind of an enhanced search engine for visual images, and it provides a really great ability to catalog and organize and save images, as well as their associated hyperlinks. So it can be really great for small group work. So one of the tips that I want to offer to you is to use Pinterest and having like a collective login for the class to facilitate group work. So I'll kind of just show you very quickly what this looks like. So one thing that you can do is you can create these things called boards. And so boards are basically like files in Pinterest. And I just created a sample for you. So let's say we wanted to have some kind of group discussion around capital punishment or the death penalty. As you can see, Pinterest has a variety of different sources. So pins are essentially like files. And I've gone and I've created a specific group name under this Pinterest account that is currently mine, but you could create one for the class itself. And so what you could do is have groups work in small breakout rooms to create boards that they are sort of like visual storyboards for how they understand and think of capital punishment or the death penalty. And they would just use visuals that were pinned to their board. And then one nice thing you could do is come back to the classroom and then have students that were not in that group have to write a little written caption for what they think the story is that's being told on the Pinterest board. And so this is kind of nice because I think it appeals both to visual learners and also learners that like to have things in writing or like to be able to process via writing. And it's a really nice way to keep content and resources organized. So you could have small groups work to create just visual narration of what they think their story, the story of capital punishment is, and then have folks that were not in that group have to write a caption. And then you could sort of talk about how aligned with the discussions that the groups had in their breakout rooms, the captions ended up being, how far apart, why that might be, and also what the sort of overall takeaway was about the implicit assumptions and reasoning underlying the particular sequence of visuals and files that were chosen for each group. So I'll go ahead and stop the share now. I hope that this was a helpful little tip. If you have any questions about using Pinterest, feel free to reach out to me. It is a great educational tool and I think a really nice way to connect students with one another and also the outside world. So best of luck and see you around on the Zoom sphere. Bye-bye.